One of the problems with condensation in the greenhouse. It's about 15 degrees outside. I came in here, it was about 30 this morning, but I fired up the heater here. I got a little propane heater, and it gets real warm in here real quick. But you can see all the condensation up on the ceiling here. It all starts dripping down, so it's raining in here now. And you can see how high the snow is up here. It's about 6 foot high up on this side. So it'll come down, but it was all the way covered on over the whole thing the other day. But I just don't want to get too rough pushing on the plastic here and put a hole through the plastic, so we'll let it warm up in here. You know, the thermometer ain't moving much, but it sure feels like about 100 degrees up here on the ceiling already. So I'll give it 5 minutes or so to drip, and then I'll shut her down and it'll stay warm here the rest of the day. But we got plenty of snow out here, as you can see up by the house there. There's piles. We had drifts over 4 feet high. There's plenty of snow on the side of the greenhouse here. Like I said, I don't want to go poking at and poke a hole in. We'll let it kind of fall off naturally. And it acts as a little insulation. I don't mind it so much up on the sides. It's just right up on top, right? Worry more. And this here is the southern side, and it's pretty clear. Warms up a little more. But you can see over there, I don't know if you can see it or not, it looks like little sticks sticking up out of the snow. That used to be my raspberries until the rabbits got in here. So the wild rabbits, as you can see by their calling cards that they leave all over here, pretty much trimmed off all my raspberries down to nothing again. And the blackberries over there, the same thing. There ain't much left of them. So I don't know. I think this might be the last year trying to do any berries here. Every year the rabbits are getting them, and you know, too much work, I guess, to go buy all the fencing and try to fence them out of it. And besides, it's kind of close to this building here, so it doesn't get that much sun in the afternoon. You got to come about out to here where the asparagus is to get sunshine. So I don't know, maybe that'll be a good place to grow cabbages or broccolis or something like that. That like it a little cooler. I'll get sun or shade half the day. So I don't know if you can see over there, the minivan and that snow is almost as high as the van. So it's been staying cold, only even getting up to about 15 degrees here. It's been about the warmest it's gotten all week, which ain't good, but I finally got somebody to come help me clear this snow out. It was all so hard, and my snowblower just couldn't go through it, so my neighbor came over with the tractor, cleared it out, pushed it up. And vehicles ain't moving until spring, so they'll be fine there. Back in the greenhouse, plenty warm. Shut her down here. I think I'll just leave the pilot on here, and that'll keep it warm enough in here for the rest of the day. I don't want to burn too much fuel. This is 52, but I bet if we get up here, it'll come up real quick. So, I know the parsley's been frozen a few times, but you know, really, it looks like it's still alive. I was digging in here the other day, dig out some of this stuff for my bedding. This here ain't even frozen here. A little bit icy this morning, but the other day that was all thawed in there. It was frozen around the outside, you can see. But I started some of my sweet potatoes inside. I had slips that were growing and thought, well, I'll stick them in some ground and put them under a light down in the basement by the furnace. So hopefully some of this drips off the ceiling here. I don't want to poke at it too much and rip the plastic. It's kind of more brittle when it's cold out. So, see you guys next time.